Just sitting here with the black brick I won. My name's Joe. I'm the third YouTube winner from Subs and Paws.
Thank you so much. Shout out Subs and Paws, man. Thank you so much, brother. I cannot wait to hear this thing.
Alright guys, so I'm going to show you this speaker here. This is the one that came from Timpano. And the other one we obviously is you can't do anything with at all. And it also was all four of these pillars right here were broken. This one, it has four of these aluminum pillars here, and 2.5 of them were broken. 1.5 were still good, and the 1.5 were still on the same side. So I just read some stuff online, and I figured I'd try this out and see if it worked. If it works, that's awesome. I'm hoping it at least holds up for something. So I'm using JB Weld. I have JB Weld here, and I have some Bondo. Now the Bondo here is good for about 180 degrees, about 1,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. So I mean, this would probably do the trick, I'm guessing, but I don't know how much pressure the subwoofers have. When you're giving this speaker 2,000 watts and it's moving up and down inside of a box, pushing all that air out, I don't know how much pressure that is. So I chose not to use the Bondo, and I chose to use instead JB Weld. And this JB Weld here you mix together, and these two bottles you mix together even amounts. I used a paintbrush actually here. I just used a small little paintbrush. I cleaned it out after I'm done because I think I'm going to put 3 to 4 coats on it before I'm done with it. So I went on the outside and the inside, and I put coats of the JB Weld on here. You can see all along there I put a coat. It was cracked right at the seam right there, the whole thing. This one also cracked at the whole seam. You can see it's missing a piece right there that just fell out. I wouldn't bother putting that little teeny piece back in. It's not going to help anything. If anything, it's going to fall apart inside the box and end up inside the voice coil or something. This is one of the ones that was cracked in half right at the screw hole. It was cracked right in half right there. So I welded that half and a little bit past on the inside, and also here a little bit past. I'm going to put, like I said, another coat on it. And this one wasn't cracked at all except for on the frame right here. It actually cracked the frame. And so I put some on the frame, on the top, outside, inside, and then on the inside again. And like I said, I'm going to do a couple of these coats. I'm going to let each one dry for at least 6 hours. And after each one dries, I'm going to put another coat on. I think I'm going to do 3 to 4 full coats. I'm going to probably at least use these full bottles on this one speaker. And I'll let you guys know how it comes out. We're going to do a demo on it after I do. We're going to throw some real power at it and see what they do. Alright guys, so we'll be back. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Appreciate you guys watching. Alright guys, so here we have today, continuing on with the Timpano. So you can see here I have this is a Scar Evil 12. This is the Timpano TPT-T2500. See, there's a little bit difference in height. I think mainly the difference is the size of the basket from here to there. See, if you see this right here, this has this area right here of the basket. This has literally double that. I think the other than that, the magnets are virtually the same. The baskets from here to here are virtually the same. You can see right here a little bit too between the bottom of the basket here and the spider. That area is also larger on the Scar. Now I'm not trying to dog the Scar, because the Scar is definitely a good sub in its own right. You can see it has USA voice coils. I'm not sure what the Timpano, I don't know what the Timpano has. But anyways, the reason I have this here is because this is the speaker that came from FedEx, damaged all the way around. The box was blown out. I'm going to repair the box, and I'm going to do a video on that too, and just to see what we can get out of that box. But the main purpose of this is I repaired this. It has 3 good coats of JB Weld I put on the inside and outside, holding the speaker together. Now, before, if I had picked this up, the whole basket would have just sat down, and I probably could have just pulled the voice coil right out. Besides the tinsels holding on, it would have been holding on by tinsels and spider. That's it. Now I can pick up the speaker, and my hope is I can put this in a box and get some good sound out of it. I'm going to put the gasket back on here. That should clean up all the... Let me just show you guys. Let's see here. Alright. Oh, I guess that was on. There we go. So I'm going to clean up the basket here. Yeah, I put a light here for the videos. You can see this had a crack right through it, right here. Right through. It had a crack there. I repaired it with the JB Weld, so it's a solid piece now. You can see I went under. I did all underneath. I even went overboard and went beyond where I thought it would need it. Like just this little section right here, I went this far around the whole speaker. Right here, there was another crack right here. It was cracked right through the basket, and I mean, you could lift it right up out of the basket. And I also did on the inside, underneath here, behind the basket. So I did the inside and outside of the whole basket to put the speaker back together. This is actually the giveaway subwoofer. I just took it out of the box because I had cut a box that was fitting generally most of the subs, but there are subs that are oversized. Timpano is one of them. I don't know if it's the basket. I think it's the basket that when you push it down, it doesn't want to quite sit in the box, so you had to cut like a 1/4 inch off around the box for it to fit. And so instead of like a 11.1 cutout, it has like a 11.3 cutout. Alright, so I'm going to get this inside the box. When people compare speakers, these are some of the ones that come up for comparing them. Scar sells a box with the 2 Evils. It's like $600. Timpano sells their box with the 22500s. It's tuned a little bit lower, and I think it's a nicer box than the Evil box myself. They're both about the same size, about the same, they're very, very similar. Just after playing the Timpano now, I feel like this is the better speaker over the Evil. Not that the Evil, like I said, not that the Evil is a bad speaker, just the Timpano is the better speaker. Alright? Alright guys, so we'll be back. I'm going to pop it into a box. We're going to throw it on 5K and send her. We'll be back. Alright guys, welcome back. Alright, so we got the Timpano in the box. I'm
flip the switch for the amp.
actually running it on. Oh, I'm actually running it on 5K right here. The Slaps Audio Shock 5K 1D. All right, go ahead. Feel the edges there. See if anything's coming out. I think that's the air from this.
Yeah, it is. I can feel it right here.
You can feel air there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think I'm gonna finish this demo here, and I'm gonna put the other 4 screws in. All right, go ahead. No, go up the.
Go on there.
That's not gonna. Go ahead.
Yes, it
Give
does.
some volume. There you go. Go ahead, another one. This shut off. I think I'm gonna call out the numbers on here too because I can't get a clear reading on the screen.
Nah, it looks pretty good right now.
The impedance is real high. Go ahead on another one. How many more does it got? Is that almost here?
Like 3/4.
Now remember, guys, this is the one with the cracked basket. How about now? It's not bad.
Yeah, a lot right here. You don't have a screw right here, don't you?
I didn't put 4 screws in.
Yeah, we'll put the 4. And it's a 204, so that's why it's running at 4 ohms.
I should have plenty of power. There shouldn't be any doubt in power here. Why don't you go up another volume? One more. Now we'll go 13, 17, 4.7 ohms. Wow.
Why it's easier to get that number at 4 ohms than
Yeah, right?
at 1.
I did get over 3 yesterday.
Alright.
All right, I'm gonna put the screws in, and we'll be right back.
No cuts. Put the screws in. No, I'm just kidding. Keep it going.
Okay, guys.
Beer on the wall.
Welcome back. Caleb's smoking some good stuff over here.
No.
So I just put in the other 4 screws, so now it has all 8 screws in. So I'm hoping that between the gasket and everything that it's sealed down and it's holding all the air.
Now listen, he usually does this anyway, but sometimes after, putting 800 other things together and the sub's just going in the box, you don't need 8 screws for a test. But in some cases we do, and so we did that this time.
Yeah, I normally put just 4 screws into the speaker and leave it like that.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Because really, if you're just testing a speaker, you don't have to put all 8 screws in. It's in there. And some of these, like the Sundown, that thing weighs 100 pounds. Where's that at? Where we left it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's already doing 1200 watts.
Oh, it sounds a lot better too.
It does.
Yeah, so it
does.
definitely sealed it. Even if there's a little bit, it sounds a lot better.
I think it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does sound a lot better.
So if you guys ever hear anything,
Let's see here if we're doing more power or...
5 ohms on.
Man, that thing sounds so good. And they're so clean.
Yeah.
And they take crazy power too. I would definitely recommend this over the. Wow, I think that's about.
I mean,
At its-
it'll say it on.
At it,
Oh,
it
yeah.
just went off. So the clip light just barely went off.
So we're at it. Oh, there we go.
1656. I don't know if you guys can read that. This is at 5 ohms.
That's actually really good.
1700 watts at 5 ohms on the Slaps Audio 5K. Wow. Caleb's getting a hair dryer over here.
Oh my goodness.
It's really strong. Wow. Let's go for a reset here, see what we're doing for power. It's in the air. Yeah. Smell it a little bit.
But I think it's just these subs. I have the
He's got the 3500s.
And every time I put them to its max, the glue that they put on these subs just heats. It makes a smell. For a broken sub and that you repaired.
Guys, remember,
awesome.
this is a broken subwoofer.
I can't believe it. That's so cool. You really did that. And it's holding up
I know.
to the max power.
I know.
I wonder,
That's
honestly,
crazy.
at one... I don't know.
So guys, I'm gonna get this video out to you. I'm gonna make a
Yo,
short real quick.
We should invert it.
I think that would be different.
I don't know. We just haven't done it in a while.
As always, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. I'm gonna make a short. Peace.